Now we are going to learn one nice opening. It's an intermediate level players opening, okay, not for beginners. When white is playing d4, play d4. Black is playing knight f6. See, white is controlling dark squares with a pawn. Touch e5 and c5. Yeah, e5 and c5. Yeah. See, white is controlling dark squares, black is controlling light squares. Correct. Now white is continuing with this game. c4. Black is developing the bishop. Black is trying to fianchetto his bishop by playing g6. Pawn g6. Black to play g6. Yes. See, this opening is known as an King's Indian defense. Okay, when you are playing knight f6, that's known as an Indian defenses. Now white is continuing with his development. Knight c3. Black is playing bishop g7. See what black is doing. He is not controlling the center. He is giving up the center. But what he will do, he will strike back and he will get the center control later on. Now e4. White is playing e4. See, now white got a full center control. Okay, now next move he can play e5 and he can kick the knight back from the original place. So black is playing d6, pawn up to d6. Now, see, it's an King's Indian defense position, standard King's Indian defense position. Okay, here he can go, but white can choose different variations. But white is playing here knight f3, play knight f3, developing the knight. So he is following the classical school. Okay, but our Indian defenses are different. He is following the classical school and he is controlling the full center. Actually, white is playing so nicely. Black is doing counter attack. Okay, now black is doing castles. Okay, he completed his development. Okay, now he is playing bishop d3. White is playing bishop d3. What is the idea? Yeah, strengthening the center. Okay, in chess game we have to strengthen the center like that. White is doing everything fine. Okay, now bishop g4, pawn h3. Now bishop can take the knight, right? Now queen is taking the knight. Okay, now we are playing knight c6, black knight c6, and we are attacking the center. Okay, now the center pawn is going to die. That's why he is playing bishop e3, playing bishop e3. Okay, he is following his strategy, controlling the center nicely. Okay, now black player is playing knight d7, knight b d7, knight f d7, knight f d7, d7. Knight is going to d7. Another knight. No, that is e5, knight e5. I said knight d7. Another knight, one more knight. Okay. See, now this move is a passive move, right? But it has some hidden instinct. Okay. This knight f d7, knight d7 move has some hidden purpose. Okay. Now knight bishop also attacking, knight also attacking. So, and our knight also going to do some magic. It looks like it's very passive. Okay. Now knight e2, white knight e2. Yeah. See, he is defending the center very strongly, but he is following the principles blindly. When you are following the principles blindly, what will happen? Yeah, we will end up in trouble. Now here black is doing one wonderful tactics, knight d e5. D knight comes to e5. See, it's a wonderful tactics. The knight is attacking the queen. Knight also attacking the bishop. Fork, right? Now white can take the pawn. White pawn can take the pawn. Take the pawn. I mean, white pawn can take the knight. Yes. Now knight can take the pawn again. See, now we broke the center by tactics. Correct? Black player didn't control the center, but now what he did?
Control the center.
Now he broke the center. Okay. Now he went to queen g3. White king went to queen g3. Because queen is under attack, right? Queen g3. Now black knight can take the bishop on d3. Okay. And it's a completely winning position for black. Now black can win the middle game, and he succeeded in the opening. Our Indian defense made a huge progress.